Hi, and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben, and this is my review for episode 1 of Café Minamdang. Minamdang. I don't know if I got that right, but I'll leave the title here. Yes, it seems like every week Netflix are now dropping either a Chinese or Korean soap drama with a little kind of twist in it, and those are the ones that kind of land in my watch list. The things that are great in drama and storytelling, making you like those characters, but what's the twist in it? And if you see what's populated, you'll see that I always like the twistiness, like what's different about this. And so here we have Café Minamdang, a story about a former criminal profiler who now works as a fraudster, imposing as a fortune teller, and a female detective who gets involved with him. There are 16 episodes. They're all over an hour long. The first episode is 70 minutes. It's dropped already. The second one will drop tomorrow, Tuesday, and I believe they're going to be doing that every Monday and Tuesday, dropping their episodes until we've had those 16. And so it's a long time to invest in. So you're probably asking yourself, do I want to add another one to the list of those series that I'm already watching? Why should I add this one? What's so different? The thing about this one is right from the beginning, it has a bit of comedy to it. It's a kind of slapstick comedic timing that doesn't always work for it, so that's a thing that I take away from the negativity of it. But apart from that one negativity, it's the team building that you get to see what happens in the first episode, and the amount that they show in the first episode as well really gives you an idea that they've got a lot of storytelling to do. There's not too much wasted time or space, even though there's a 70-minute runtime. And in that, we have the detective who has a couple of great martial arts sequences, but also high-flying wire work moments. So if you enjoy that, you're going to enjoy this. And then also within the kind of the shaman universe, because he used to be a detective profiler, and I believe he's autistic as well, so he picks up on everything very quickly. He sees the facial expressions, and he has a team of his own, so like a hacker that kind of gets all the information and somebody else that tracks. So the team are eclectic, weird, and funny, and that makes it interesting to watch. But because of his background storyline, which I'm guessing we're gonna have as part of the major arc, he comes across as a real shaman, and he's able to take down people that are quite evil and nasty, but also make money off of it. And so we have this guy that you're not sure. At the beginning, you're like, wow, this guy's really full of himself. He looks suave, he's got a great suit on, but he's so full of himself. And it's almost comedic the way he's like, the stances he does, the way he poses himself. It's that guy that if you ever see him across the street, you're like, yeah, we're not going to get along. But as you start understanding who he is or what he's up to, you realize that's all kind of a facade, the face of it. At least that's what we get in the beginning of the story. He's actually helping people. What I quite like this, it reminds me of like series like Lie to Me, those kind of profilers that are seriously intelligent, that can look at a room or look at you and tell you what you had for breakfast 2 weeks ago, and if you've ever done anything really nasty that you should be in jail for. Those type of people that seem to peer into your souls, and he has that look about him, except here we have a lighter touch than those. There's that kind of comedic tone that kind of helps, because some of the stuff they're dealing with is quite dark in nature, so they tend to not want to rely on the darkness of the storytelling for too long. They give us a little bit of levity, and there's quite a bit of that. I don't know, sometimes they should just allow the storytelling to kind of seep into that moment rather than bringing up that levity again with the slapstick comedy. I like the wire work. I like the martial arts of it. I wish they would show us more, because there's a lot of quick cutting. But from far as I can tell, they're very good at what they do. The cinematography is very interesting. The characters, the team with the shaman team, I really like them. They have this cafe where everybody's like, he's popular. His persona is popular, but behind that, he's very tiring trying to look after his team, because he needs everything clean and in a certain way. So it kind of builds on the characters very quickly. And just within the first episode, you kind of know who the team are, what makes them tick. You don't have massive backstory around, but you know who they are and what they're up to. They're solving cases, making money off that, and kind of working with the police force at the same time. And even in the first episode, we see a number of cases getting solved. So there's going to be a major arc throughout the 16 episodes, but there's also going to be those individual cases that they solve in between that arc. I think it's definitely one you should stick on. At least watch the first episode and give yourself an idea. Is this something I want to continue watching? Because I know, like me, yourself, probably you've got a number that you're watching week on and week out. Long episodes, hard to like go, oh man, another 16-hour episodes. I spoke about one last week that has 30 episodes that I'm into now, invested into those characters. There's another one I'm watching that has, I think it's similar. So there's so many that are long episodes, and you only have so much time in the day, right? So do let me know in the comments below. Is this something that you're going to stick on? Have you been looking forward to this? Do you know the actors? Thank you so much for supporting the Ruby Tuesday. Don't forget we have Super Chat. If you want to show your support and appreciation of all the content and the reviews I do, a quick little Super Chat would really help us continue doing what we're doing, will help me. And there's also the Patreon that we do with Movies and Munchies, week on, week out with new content. And of course, our The Best Thing We Watched Every Week podcast, the video cast. Look out for those. Lots more content coming this week. Thanks so much for watching. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long with Tuesday.